today we're going to be talking about Ghostbusters. That's right, Ghostbusters. So I'm just going to start off by saying thank you to everyone who's been watching the videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. I really appreciate all the comments and what have you. It's always nice to see people comment, and always try to reply. So if you leave a comment, thank you very much. So yeah, Ghostbusters, I've got the Blu-ray here of the first and second film. I did have these on VHS years ago, and I actually had them, I think it was on a VHS, but there were two movies on it, and in the middle between the pair of them I had like a black and white Batman, but Batman looked like more like Mouse Man. This was way before like Adam West and stuff. So yeah, the first Ghostbusters was out in 1984, and the second one was out in 1989. I didn't know it was that 5 year of a gap between the pair of them. Obviously these are timeless classics. I've yet to watch the female version of it because I've heard nothing but bad things about it. Not because it's a female version, but because of the whole story and everything. But I am excited to see the new one, which I think is coming out 2021 now because of everything that's going on. So yeah, obviously with Ghostbusters then, the film just spawned so many different things. But obviously one big thing to do with Ghostbusters was the music. So with this, you do have, this is an instrumental version, so you have like Cleaning Up the Town, Saving the Day. You obviously do have Ghostbusters, but you have an instrumental version of it as well. I do like some of the plays that people have done of like Ghostbusters, but with Bad by Michael Jackson lyrics over it, and it just merges really well. If you haven't heard about it, just go and type it in after you've watched this video, of course. So yeah, I've had this for quite some time, and I always love the Ghostbusters music. Now, obviously, after that, it did spawn some animation. Now, we did have Filmation. Isn't this Filmation? Pretty sure it's Filmation Ghostbusters, which may be something that you've maybe not seen or anything before. So it says, time to go ghost busting with Jake, Eddie, Tracy, the super smart gorilla, and Jessica, the ever news-hungry TV reporter. Watch in amazement as they fend off the wicked primeval and his ghostly cohorts and hurtle through space and time in their transforming ghost buggy. Capturing phantoms has never been so much fun. Yeah, I've picked this up quite cheap because I wanted to show you about this and this. So the reason why this then came out was then the reason why they called this the real Ghostbusters, because obviously if a kid wanted to watch Ghostbusters, the parents may go and get this instead of this and be like, that's nothing to do with the film, whereas this obviously has Peter, Egon, Winston and Ray in it. So this is an item that was kindly sent to me by my good buddy Rory. This is the Firehouse version of it, which has all the versions of it in it. I've yet to start watching this because I've had so much stuff to watch, it's unreal. With this you do get a bonus disc as well, that has, the promo pilot, extended interviews, DVD promo trailer, alternate series credits, title card, DVD-ROM. You do have like a little booklet as well, which tells you all the episodes that are in it as well. So this is obviously something that I really want to get to watching, but I've just had so much stuff to watch. I've been working my way through the Marvel movies as well, so this would be something that whenever I have a bit of time to dedicate to it, we'll watch. And then on the side here you have obviously Peter, Egon, Ray, Winston and Slimer. Slimer obviously was voiced by Frank Welker, the voice of Megatron in Transformers as well. So Maurice LaMarche did Egon, and funny story in case you didn't know was that what's his name? I've just drawn a blank. Ernie Hudson, who played Winston, auditioned for the role of Winston in this and didn't get it. It went to Arsenio Hall instead. So yeah, obviously then with real Ghostbusters, that's whenever you had quite a lot of merchandise spawned then. So I don't have any merchandise to show, but I do have a couple of photos to show you. So this was a birthday cake that I got. God, I don't know what age I would have been. Unfortunately, sometimes parents write stuff on the back of this, but not here. So you can see this is a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I don't think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it must have been 10 just by the amount of candles that's on that. Well done, Detective Chris. and my sister's probably going to kill me, but this is a photo of my sister and I playing with a Ghostbusters firehouse. Look at that class video player in the background with a massive TV as well. So I'm going to put an advert here to do with the firehouse and Ecto 1, which you can see down below on the ground floor as well. So I'm going to insert them here.
Ghostbusters! Each sold separately.
Proton pack ready. Ghost poppers loaded. You scared? Never. You first. PKE meter reads a class 3 ghost. It's Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Rooster. Oh no, another one. Green ghost. Zappa. We ain't afraid of ghosts.
Proton pack and Ghost Popper gun, each sold separately. The real Ghostbusters, new from Kenner. Ghostbusters! It's the real Ghostbusters Firehouse playset.
Venkman, our firehouse is haunted. No way. Oh no, I've been gooped. Ghosts at the stadium.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately, assembly required.
Hey buddy, see anything weird? It's Tombstone Tackle. Don't lose your head. Take a hike. There's a policeman. Oh no, it's X-Cop. I can't believe my eyes. Whoa, we're not scared.
Ghostbusters!
Okay, where are those ghosts? Yo, they're everywhere. I'll reel this one into Ecto 1. Bankman, we're ghosts. Zap 'em.
The real Ghostbusters, each sold separately, from Kenner.
We ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah.
I really enjoyed watching that there. Obviously with the real Ghostbusters as well, I've put the intro in at the end of that as well. The reason why is because it was like a 3D animation, which is different from that. So somebody's obviously just done like a 3D animation, but probably an unpopular fact is that, not unpopular fact, but unpopular fact for me is that I actually prefer the real Ghostbusters theme tune over the normal Ghostbusters theme tune. I don't know why, but it just has more of a beat to it for me. If you are a fan of Ghostbusters as well, you can obviously get the Ghostbusters visual dictionary. It's not visual history, even, not visual dictionary. But this chronicles everywhere from the films to the real Ghostbusters to Extreme Ghostbusters, which I'll get onto in a minute. Again, you can pick this up for less than 20 quid, say. I'll just show you a bit of real Ghostbusters if I can find it. So here you can see Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and on the right you can see Ecto 1 and Stay Puft with Slimer with some money down below as well. And then on the back you have them all from the end of the first film, where they're all covered in Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So, excuse me, like I was saying about Extreme Ghostbusters, this came out in 1997, so this was quite some time after the real Ghostbusters had finished in 1991, so 6 years after that. So this is to do with Egon. All the guys have left town except for Egon, now teaching a paranormal studies class at a local university, but Zool, the all-powerful demon, has awakened from hibernation, so basically has all the characters there in it. And then I did also get at some stage the original Ghostbusters theme tune, but Extreme Ghostbusters, so that's a bit weird, but you never know what you find whenever you're tidying up. Obviously we do have Ecto 1, which for me has one of the best sounds a car can make. I just love the siren of it. When was this got? 2009? It's a Hot Wheels car, obviously, but I just love this, and it's sitting down beside my DVDs there as well. Stay there and don't roll backwards. Obviously with a lot of franchises then, once the kind of stuff dies down with it, they will move on to comic books, and Ghostbusters is no different. I do have here, you can see here at the back, you know, it's like We're Ready to Believe You. So you've got Peter, Egon and Ray there with Winston down the bottom. I can't really remember much about this, to be brutally honest with you. It's something that I went to my storage locker yesterday and got out, so it is one of those ones that I will get around to reading at some stage. One of the ones that I really enjoyed picking up was this series here, which was called the Ghostbusters Get Real. So this is like the Ghostbusters from the comic I just showed you, but with the real Ghostbusters. So you have Venkman there with the real Ghostbusters part, and then the comic book part. You also have then Ray. The thing with these as well is that they all lock together, so where you can see Slimer, they all lock together to make like a kind of pattern, which is cool. You have Egon there. I always loved his hair in the real Ghostbusters. Always thought that was class. And you have Winston here as well. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Obviously, there's so many different comic franchises out there that have crossed over, which I will talk about one in my next video. But we have here that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters crossed over, which again was a great one to read. So this is the first one where you can see the Turtles below and the Ghostbusters on top. You have the second one here. Now the reason why I have a photo here is if I get somebody to do a drawing, I like to put a photo below it, or if I get one of my friends to write a message here, then I put a photo with us below it as well. You have Ghostbusters number 3, which is Michelangelo with the proton pack, which I think's a brilliant cover. And then you've got number 4 there as well, which is kind of cool. Obviously the real Ghostbusters was no different, which obviously brought out its own comic. So this is number 1 here and number 2 as well. And lastly, obviously Ghostbusters had brought out so many video games, from the Commodore 64 to the original Nintendo Mega Drive, and then on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 they brought out Ghostbusters, the video game. They then released this again on the Nintendo Switch. Thanks Rory again. This is such a fun game. This is as close as we'll ever get to Ghostbusters 3 the movie, because sadly Harold Ramis is no longer with us. So this is as close as we'll get. It has all the original actors back portraying their roles. You play like a new cadet and you're part of the Ghostbusters team, but there's moments wherever you'll see Ray and Peter interact with each other, and it still has that same wit and same kind of banter that we're used to in the films. So strap on your proton pack once again and join the Ghostbusters on adventure with the original crew as you battle to save New York. But it is a great game if you've not played this. It was released again on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, so if you do have a console and you're looking to play something to do with Ghostbusters, I would highly recommend this. So this is a kind of a shorter version of a video, because with Ghostbusters I don't have any of the action figures or anything like that, so I don't really have that much to go over, but I just wanted to cover Ghostbusters because it's such a beloved franchise. Everyone has seen probably the first film, everyone knows who Slimer is, and everyone knows probably who Stay Puft Marshmallow Man is as well. But I just wanted to come on and do a little video to do with this. So I hope you've enjoyed our trip down memory lane with Ghostbusters. I'm going to put at the end of this here as well that on Operation Retro Shock, I was fortunate enough to interview Laura Summer, who did the voice of Janine, one of 2 voices of Janine on the real Ghostbusters. So I'm just going to put that at the end as well, because it's with the video things, it's always fun to try and figure out where things go. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It's only like about a 10-second promo thing that she's done anyway. So as always, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, and until next time.
Don't look good. Who you gonna call?
Hello, Ghostbusters. Yeah, it's Janine from Ghostbusters. You trying to reach Operation Retro Shock? Chris and Alan? Well, Chris and Alan will be right back for Operation Retro Shock. That's right. Thank you very much.